Okay, guys, so Mr. Fisher comes and he's like, well, how do I get over there to that property? And so I told him, so well, you have to go down there by the fence, by the barn, and you can cross over, like, where's my finger? Right there. And you can cross over right there. He's like, but that's a pretty deep ditch. I was like, oh, no, right there. You can cross over. I even cross over with the riding lawnmower. And he's like, okay. He's like, I just don't know if I could do that hill. I said, yeah, when you told me you had a four-wheeler, and I thought you was gonna bring that tractor, and I said, and when I saw you come with this, I was like, He's like, yeah, I should have brought the four-wheeler one. Yeah, you should have, because I told him, yeah, I said, when you were down there on the driveway, I said, I know your butt puckered, and he started laughing. He said, yeah, it sure did. He says, I hit something. I said, yeah, you hit our drainage ditch. He's like, oh. I said, that's okay. I said, I'd rather have the grass cut than that ditch. And then there's the rocks all in there. Oh gosh, I've lost him again. Where'd he go? Shoot, where am I? Oh, let me zoom back out so I can. But anyway, so yeah. And then he was like, well, I don't know if I can cut over there. And I'm thinking, because he already asked to get paid. And I'm thinking, oh no, we ain't paying the price for 2 parts being cut, because I did expect him to do a little bit more than what he did, but I know it's because he didn't bring the right machine. And he's like, yeah, he says, next time I have to bring the other one. I know you will, because you could tell, like over in here, all that grass, John used to back up and do. So, if John and his 2-wheel tractor, and 2 wheels means the big 2 on the back, can do it, he can. But see, I told Mr. Fisher that John did a lot of, up and down. He didn't go sideways because, it's safer to go up and down and backwards cutting, because like on that other hill, he didn't cut up far enough. And so, yeah, next time when he comes, I'm going to tell him, I'm willing to pay you a little extra if you, cut. Oh, shit, I done found a rock. If you cut into, cut back into the places where John had cut, just because, we need to keep it down. And, anyway, so, but I did ask him if he could try to go zigzag in front of the trailer, because it's so thick I can't get nothing in there. And and then I asked him if he can go up and down on the driveway by the shop, just so I can see, because the grass at the driveway is, a good 4, maybe a little bit. Oh Lord, he's stuck on something. Oh dear God, I don't know what he's stuck. Holy shit. Did y'all see that? Oh my God. Anyway, sorry, y'all, don't mean to be cussing so much, but whew, yeah. This scares me. And like I said, John would cut over there with the stinking riding lawnmower, and that's why the riding lawnmower is almost dead, because he did stuff to it and took it in places that little machine is not designed to do. But John would cut over there, halfway up the hill with that stupid riding lawnmower. But it's been so long. Oh, I've lost him again. Oh yeah, there it goes. It's been so long since it's been cut. It's, and I'm sorry, you should know, if you're from around here, that if something looks one way, it's not that way. And he should have brought that 4-wheeler back thing to help hold him down. But anyway, so I just had to show you that he's over there. And he's like, yeah, well, when I'm done with over there, he said, you think you can bring me, you can pay me? I'm like, well, yeah. No, I'm not going to pay you. Hello. My God. Oh, no, let me pay you next week. Oh, and then I'll call you and say, oh, no, I can't pay you this week. It'll be next week. Oh, no, it won't. How would you like it if you didn't get paid for 4 weeks? Anyway, see, now that was the mean Candace coming out. I'm very thankful. Oh, my God. I was dancing around, hooping and hollering, with you know, after he cut around here. And then the dogs went down there and, you know, did their businesses in the cut grass, which it's still like up to Rusty's knees. But I mean, he was all happy, and little girl was like, yeah, I can see. So I was gonna film, but you know, they were pooping, and I just, anyway, I figured they needed a little privacy. So, well, let me get my shoes on so I can make my way down there, so I can point to him what I would like for him to help over there by the trailer and up and down the side of the shop. So since he didn't do some other little places that I thought he would do, I need to make sure that those are at least cut. So I will see y'all later, and I'll take a picture of how bad it is down there, and then you can see the after effect. So, but oh my God, y'all, I sure hate to think that I got to grow some kahunas but oh, I don't know. We'll see what next year brings. But crap, because you know, by the time I pay him to come like every other month during grass time, you know, that might be a little expensive. But he definitely got more kahunas than I got, because and then see if he can come in and bring a bunch of fill dirt and doze it down in and help fill in these ruts. It wouldn't be as bad for him, and see, it wouldn't be as bad for me if we could, you know, do some stuff to this place that needs to be done, that we should have done, but you know, John never did. But you know, and then the hardest time is that you can't never find anybody to come help you do anything at a reasonable price. And but I should have. And anyway, so I seemed to be that's my life. I should have. Oh, he's coming down. Let me go get my shoes on and head on down, so I can make sure I get my other wish list, so I can get my stocking stuff. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Well, guys, we have a little problem. Mr. Fisher fell into the ditch, and his little tractor is stuck. But I mean, ooh, I'm sweating in my eyes. It's bad. Anyway, so he had to leave it here to go get his son to help pull it out later. And let me see if we can drive up there real quick so you can see it. But he did cut, you know, around here. You see how tall this stuff was? But I can at least get in here with the run and start now with the lawnmower and cut some of this a little bit. But see, look, I mean, that's how thick and tall this is, and that's how bad it was over there. And I just wanted him to cut up and down on the sides of here. And so he was like, well, I was just trying to cut a little more. I thought I'd back up on the hill. And I'm like, oh, I wish I'd have known, because I'd have told him there's a big ditch, but I didn't ask him to cut there. So now he is stuck in the ditch. Oh my goodness. So, yep. And so I asked him, so, well, do you want to, you know, turn John's tractor on and, you know, get it out? Here's the mound, the 8-foot mound hill that I need to have cut. And, you know, John's tractor. But, you know, then he chopped up our drainage thing here, so I'll have to replace that. But, oh well, you know, that's what happens when you have 3 and 4 foot thick weeds. Look at that. See that sweat bee on me? I got to get home, get in the shower. I've sweated too much, and I'm attracting bees, and those little monsters bite you. Woo! And I'm sweating in my eyeballs. But oh my gosh, yes, I can't believe. Now I feel so bad. And so then I asked him, you know, if I asked him if I could help, you know, drive the tractor, because they're like, well, when's the last time that oh shoot, it was cranked? And I said, well, my son cranked it. Oh, Robert did put it in backwards, but anyway, my son cranked it at the end of June because he had to grade the road. Ugh. And he's like, well, have you driven it before? Hold on, I'm going to put you on pause. Okay, so now I got turned around. I had to have 2 hands for that. So he's like, well, have you driven it before? I'm like, well, no, but you know, I'm like, all I gotta do is drive straight, huh? He said, well, you know what you said about that butt puckering earlier. I'm like, well, yeah. He said, that might be a lot of butt puckering. And so I was like, oh, okay. And he says, yeah. He says, no. He says, that might not be the first lesson you want to do on driving a tractor, is, you know, trying to help pull something out. I'm like, okay. So I was just gonna offer. And so yeah. So now, you know, look at that stuff. Ugh. But I asked him, I said, well, when you get it out, I said, would you please, you know, cut the sides? He says, yeah, I'll finish it. I'm like, okay. But, oh, yep. And, you know, Tootsie's like, hey, why are we stuck in this barn? And, well, I couldn't have you running around everywhere. But, oh, where's Minnie? I don't know. Oh, she's in there. I see her. Hey, Toots. Oh, but yep. So now I'm gonna have to, you know, wait for the cooler evenings to come out and try to do a few things around here. And still, see, we still have that. I mean, the fence posts are 4 foot tall and the weeds are past there. But, oh well. One thing at a time. 1 hour at a time when it comes to doing this kind of stuff. And man, oh, you know, you can't let your yard get a hold of you. But see, I got those special weeds, those special blades, and I'm gonna weed eat these bad boys. But not today, I'm hot. So, well, I gotta go hook the gate back up so I can let the horses out, and then I'll try to film the horses for you real quick so you can see them, because I know you hadn't seen them in a while. Oh, and then see, this is, I should have asked him what this was. This is, I don't know what that cable wire or whatever is that's, you know, so much wash away from the weather. But anyway, but look, can you see? Oh my gosh. Oh, we'll have to film going up the other way so you can see how much better it is. But yeah, now I got to get down here with the lawnmower and cut some other parts and weed eat. And I was hoping he'd cut over there by the side of the barn, because that's that old shit spot that, you know, oh, I felt, yeah, anyway. So I might just have to weed eat that over there. But anyway, I'll be right back. Here they come. Come on, Toots. Hey, Tootsie girl. Yeah. Y'all ready to go out on the fresh cut grass? Come on, Min. There's Minnie. Come on, Minnie. Hey, Tootsie. I know I didn't bring the fly spray down here. Say, hey, Toots. Hey, Toots. I know. I'm a Tootsie girl. Hey, Tootsies. I know. Say, hey, Toots. Hey, Minnie. Minnie. See? Minnie still doesn't like me to touch her. All right. Come on. Let's go. I know. Gate's open. Come on. Come on, Toots. Come on. Come on. Yeah. There you go. What, you want to stay in there? Fine. You got fresh cut grass. Whew. You already had your sweet feed for the day. All right. I know this might have to be 2 parts in the video, because, you know, I've filmed a bunch. All right, let's see if I can do this with one hand. All right. Come on, girls. Woo. Oh, but look. yeah, I've told him, I'm like, yeah, so well, when you come back, he's like, yeah, so when you think we should do it? He's like, the end of October. I'm like, okay. And I said, you think we could do a little more? He said, yeah. He said, we just knocked it down this time. I said, oh, I know we knocked it down. But, oh my gosh, it just feels so good to have, you know, he did miss a few spots here and there, but he didn't do it as good as John does. Oh, but yep, so now I gotta charge up my saw and get this stuff cut up so I can move it out from here. But, you know, he did cut back all these weeds on the driveway because they were this tall. I mean, hello. That's that goldenrod. That's those thistles that the butterflies really love. But oh, look at that. Doesn't that look so much better? I know he couldn't get this, but this John always had to weed eat there. And if, you know, if he had one of those tractors with the side cutting things, because, you know, they have like side at an angle, he could have, you know, cut here at the angle and then come back here and cut there on an angle, which I still might look to see if I can find somebody, but I don't know, because the problem is it's, you know, it's not a lot of work for somebody, so they might not want to just come do this little bit, because, you know, it is a pain in the butt to have to load your tractor up. And see that crap right there? That's that poison sumac that is getting ready to bloom. And I am going to call the fire department and ask them if they do controlled burn, you know, ravine controlled burn practices, because I have a ravine for them to come practice with a controlled burn, because that needs to be done. But yep, see, you can tell he got stuck right there. That's where I got stuck with the riding lawnmower. Oh, but man. And then he moved the tree that fell over there that I was going to cut up. He pushed it over to the side, so crap, I might have to put my strap on it and pull it back out with the four-wheeler so I can cut it up. And then he tried cutting here. Oh Lord, and that's when I saw him come in here. Well, right there is where the ravine is, and that's a big drop, like where he got stuck at now. And you know, this, like I said, when this I got the weed eat here, because this has got rock in there, where you can see some rock. John's got rock, he's got freaking wood piles in there, and there's rebarb in there that he just left. So I got to get that cleaned up. And then that big mound right there is just when he grades the driveway, which I want all that to be pushed into the ravine, because I would rather have a flat spot than freaking mounds of crap. Oh! And then that's his trailer that I got to weed eat around so I can pull it out of there. And then his bush hog is behind that. But look. Oh, see, I thought he would have went and cut that grass over there, you know, with the bush hog, because it's not that bad. You could have, you know, come down here and drove up and then turn around. I mean, you know, but sometimes you get what you pay for, and I guess, you know, something's better than nothing. So I better quit whining. But look how bad our driveway is. I cannot even get up here with John's car anymore because of the ruts, and I got to see if I can find somebody to grade it and bring some creek gravel. So next week I have to make some of them phone calls too. But yep, but it does look much better. Oh, and yeah, you know, when you tell somebody you're going to bring a certain tractor, you need to bring it, because, you know, you need it on these hills. So anyway, so let me go piece all these together and show you a bonus video of a lot of oh my god and oh crap and everything. But look, yay! And then I gotta let the dogs out because they're ready. So I'll see y'all on the next video. And like I said, this might end up being 2. I don't know. Bye, guys. Okay, this is a video for Nancy with the Y. Nancy Bebe, who always can research. I know I'm standing on a stool trying to film this flower thing. It's purple. They only bloom like 2 at a time. It's got yellow on the inside. I can't crawl up the hill to find it, but I've seen them all around. And let me see if I can find. Then, oh shoot, where'd it go? Oh no, I should have took a picture of this the other day. Oh, there they are. If you can see right here, there's like 4 round. I know, sorry the window's so dirty, but it is rainy season and we have lots of weeds back there. But there's these 4 round things that look like green tomatoes that only bloom on, or form on so many, not everyone, but every now and then. I know that window is filthy, but so let me stand down and do regular zoom. And this weed, okay, started out down here, and every day it grows, I swear, 12 inches. Because, like, the top of it, one of them is over here. Yesterday it was down here. And this one there's the top of it. It was growing up top, but I guess it got top heavy, fell down onto here. And so it's, down here. So I'm going to film this to see, so you can see how crazy this is. And then when I was down there pulling up that white stuff again, whew, let me tell you, I didn't do any of this yard work, but I was sweating my butt off. I just had to get out of the shower, and because man, it's warm out there. And I know, but see, this is normally how I look at it. Because this is actually my eye height. But anyway, I'm holding it up because I'm barefoot flat. But there's a bunch of these weeds. If you can see over there, well, where is it? Over there, there's some more white stuff. Luckily, I didn't have to pull all that down because now I have to go put it all back. But you can see somewhere there's like a whole group. There's another one of them growing there. And then when I was pulling I call it the helicopter pad thing, the white electrical fence, which now I gotta go string all that crap back up, but I'm too hot right now. Maybe this evening. Hopefully the horses don't poop in it, so the dogs don't roll in it. But there's a bunch of it over in other areas too, and I've never seen this. But then again, we've never had weeds growing back there like we do. I'm gonna go ahead and show you my embarrassing weeds. Like I said, they would look much better if the doors were clean, but all those weeds are 3 and 4 foot tall. I know. So anyway, next year this will be bombarded with weed killer. But see, down on that tree, because it blocks a lot of light, I got my handsaw in the winter, not now. I'm going to climb up there after all these weeds are gone, and I'm going to saw the whole bottoms out so some light can come through. And I don't know. John wanted to cut it down, but that's only 5 years old. That stupid. At first I thought they were spruces, but it's kind of a juniper. I don't know if juniper is in the spruce. Cedar. It's a funky cedar tree, but I think it's more of a spruce. A juniper. But they grow crazy wild around here. Like I said, this one over here is 5 years old, and he's, big. And John used to, there's some more of that thistleweed. Oh my God. But John used to cut them down, and then, he left them up there the last couple of years because he's like, oh, it helps with their erosion. Well, I'm sorry, let it erode, because, you know, there's nice rock. See that big old rock right there? I would be happy with, see that big rock right there? I mean, let me zoom in so you can see how pretty that big, it's all rock over there. See how, where to go? See that rock? I would be happy if it was nothing but rock back there. So I'd rather rock than weed. But anyway, and then back there, see where the, if you can see where the tree has fallen down. Oh, wrong side. Where's my finger? There it is. See where the tree had fallen down right there? That's where we drove up on that first tier to see that tree, which all those trees are still down. My neighbor and them still have not come and cut that. So, you know, I've got quite a bit of work this fall, but I'll be okay in the fall because I can, you know, I can handle working in the cold. I can't do in the heat. So, but anyway, so that's that. I mean, look how bad those windows are. I know, I'm sorry, but you know, no point in washing the outside when it's raining and your gutters are stinking full. It just cascades on here because, you know, John did try calling some guy while he was in that hospital right before he went to come to look at the gutters to give us a price. Well, the guy never showed up. Imagine that. That's, you know, that's what I hate about living in the woods. Nobody does anything. I mean, man, in the city there's so much competition that, you know, those people are on it. Oh, so anyway, all right. And then, hold on, let me walk to the front. I don't want to get you dizzy. I'll be right back. So, here's the view of it. I know it's still got a lot of tall and thick grass, but it's so much better. And then once I think that dies and it burns off and everything, I think I can get on it with the riding lawnmower. I'm gonna give it another try, but if it doesn't work, I ain't touching it again. And as you can tell, do you see, let me zoom in, that blue roof over there by the shop? That's Mr. Fisher's bush hog. He fell into the ditch and it's stuck. So he had to leave. And him and his son will be back sometime to drag it out. I know. But he did, you know, he did help the situation. But I thought he was going to do a little bit more based on what we talked about. And we did talk about the next time. I told him, I said, I'm willing to pay a little more if you can back up and, you know, like over in there. And when you zoom in, you could tell where John used to go to when he bush hogged. And so he needs to, you know, he needs to do that. And then you hear finally the wind chime they've been playing the last 2 days. That's the one I bought for John. I know I haven't hung all the other ones up yet, so don't panic. They're coming. And I should have done it. I might do it later, but I'm hot. I'm still sweating. You would have thought, I hear you. Where are you? See, she hears me and she comes. She's such a YouTube hoe. Don't you dare brush up on me. I just took a shower. So, but, oh, look, it's just so nice. I mean, you know, it's not, Blackie, it's not as good as I wanted it. Because, you know, like I said, if you zoom in, you can see all around here and back there. You could tell where John used to back up and cut. But it's just so much better. And I know it's just a small thing to a lot of people. But to me, it's like, Blackie, being able to look and see some normalcy. Anyway, if that makes any sense. So, you know, now I just got to get down there with the weed eater and do some stuff, which, you know, I will get on that, and I will try to get some of it better under control. But anyway. And then, like, when the dogs heard the tractor starting, you know, coming up and cutting, they all wagged their tail and was barking and ran out on the fence and just, you know, all stood out like they usually used to do. You know, because I think they really thought it was John on the tractor. And it was just kind of sad. But anyway, it just, being able to look down there and, Blackie, you drive me insane. And just see no weeds. Oh my gosh, do you see her? Tell him. Tell him. Don't rub on me. But just to be able to look out there, even though it's hit and miss. Girl, you make me drop my phone, I'll be mad. You know, like he didn't back up to get this, which John always, you know, did that. But, girl, I'm telling you, I have such needy animals. Blackie, tell him something. What? Yep. Yep, tell him I'm the one that got my head sliced open from my eyebrows to the back of my neck. That's why my ear's funky and my face is a little different. But that crazy girl survived. Oh, but yeah, I mean, I cannot believe, girl, I can't believe, now she's on my chest. I can't believe he got stuck over there. Oh, I feel so bad. But anyway, so I just wanted to kind of show you that it feels, it feels better to me as far as not so stressful. So, but there's still a lot that I got to get on and do with that bucking bronco, that little riding lawnmower. But Blackie, I don't want your hair all on me. I guess I'm going to go inside. No. See, my foot's flared up again because it's been in the back of my leg. I mean, it's just, it got hot and I had, you know, socks and clothes and boots on. So anyway, I know I got to repot some plants, but you know, hey, winter's coming. What's the bother? Might as well leave them in the one bathtub for a while, because that's where they're in. Our second guest room is the plant solarium. But and then the dogs come and eat the stupid dirt out of here. They're so weird, but there's no plant in there, so I do fuss at them. But anyway, and this used to be, oh, Blackie. This used to have a vine that grew on it, and then I used to have my little gnome, and I had a plate on here, but it got knocked over by that one, and so I need to actually glue it to it, Blackie, and decorate it again. So anyway, just some more life in the woods, and let me get inside, eat some lunch, look at these videos and see if, you know, if I can piece them together and get this crazy cat off of me. Yeah, I'm telling you, just like a kid, as soon as she hears me talking, What? Him Blackie. Meow meow, him Black. I know. Oh, girl. All right, let me get inside, because, you know, now she's not letting me walk. But, yeah. So, I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.